I'm grown. I'm grown.
What's up, Rashid?
Let's go.
Do you know who got you in that ball game?
Joel Anthony. Yeah, he caught me.
So you're not going to be as pretty going into the...
Yeah, he messed up my modeling. I had a little modeling contract with Wilhelmina, but we got to revisit it after the season now.
When the playoffs start tomorrow, I mean, for you, what's it feel like being back on the stage?
I'm excited, man. I can't wait. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to, I'm probably more excited than anybody, but I'm trying to be cool. I know all the young guys is watching me, but, this is a great opportunity for us. We feel like we can make some special things happen this year, you know what I'm saying? And I think we proved it all year that we can play at an elite level when we right. So we're just hoping that we can be right for 16 games.
I know you're already the 5th seed, but do you appreciate the fact that it seems that universally everyone's picking the Bulls to beat you?
Yeah, that's perfect. Now we're the underdogs, you know what I'm saying? So now we don't have to worry about any pressure, you know what I'm saying? Now we can come in and play free and, try to, make a lot of people wrong.
You, after a couple of days of practice, you think these young guys appreciate the intensity or the next level yet, or is it just going to take getting out there on the floor tomorrow?
Yeah, it's going to take getting out there on the floor. You know what I'm saying? We've had kind of like training camp type practices. I know they wasn't expecting that, but that's what it's going to take. Attention to all the small things, to the little details. You know what I'm saying? We have to know this team. They plays like we know our plays. You know what I'm saying? So as this series moves on, we're gonna the team. Those guys are gonna get a lot more smarter and wiser, and we got to see what happens.
For some of their maturity, I mean, a lot of these guys will come in here tomorrow and not really know what they're getting themselves into. You just made that point, but for you in your career, looking back in your previous playoff experience, how much did having those kinds of these practices like you guys had today, these tough days, these tough challenges over the next 2 weeks, how much does that prepare you? Even for just other games throughout the rest of your career?
I mean, it's just huge, you know what I'm saying? For one, it's all about defense at this point, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, we'll be able to score the ball, I feel, you know what I'm saying, by moving it, by having John Wall, creating and stuff like that. But defensively, we just have to, get more confidence in our defense. And the way we do that is by having practices like this and by, paying attention to all the little details of the game. And, obviously this is just the first playoffs for this team, and there's going to be plenty more, and it's just it's a building block for them.
Playoffs are about matchups. How do you see your role here against Chicago in this series?
I don't know. Got to wait and see. You know what I mean? Coach didn't really specifically say you're going to guard this guy, anything like that. I think it's going to be a lot of feel. But I'm just going to try to bring intensity, a lot of energy defensively, and then offensively spread the floor by making shots.
Do you guys see an opportunity to throw some matchups out there, 5-man unit-wise, that'll make the Bulls have to adjust to you guys?
We haven't talked about that yet. You know what I'm saying? I think you have to play the first game first, and then after that you start playing chess. So, we have to just go out there with our normal, game plan and, see how they adjust.
Inconsistency's been an issue this year for you guys. You think the 7-game series, you guys are ready to put that behind you?
Yeah, definitely. You know what I mean? It's just a different ball game when you're playing in a series because you're playing the same team over and over and over again. So, I think some of those inconsistencies will go out the window because, after a while you're playing against the same people, so you know exactly what to expect and stuff like that. So you know what you're going to get from them, you know what you're going to get out yourself. So, like I said, at that point it just comes down to what team can out-execute the other one.
You had the rehab this year, and you came back, and your goal was to be back on the court, and then also, get this team in the playoffs. Now that it's all here and came to fruition, what kind of emotional feelings do you have?
I feel good, but I want more. You know what I mean? Playoffs is good to get in, but I think if you don't play for anything less than the championship, you're cheating yourself in the game. So now that we're here, now we want a championship. So that got to be our focus. We got to try to get 16 wins.
What are you seeing out of guys like Brad and John and Trevor, people who haven't been on this stage before?
They focus, you know what I mean? John's excited. All he's doing is talking about Kirk Heinrich and things like that, and Brad doing the same thing. So they locked in, you know what I'm saying? And they believe that we can win this series, and now they got to go out and prove it.
What do you think is just the one key for you guys on the court against this team?
I think to take care of the basketball and play at our pace. I think if we play at our pace where we score, 95 to 100 points, I think we'll be in good position to win.
You guys played for almost a month and a half there without him today. To get him back for these last 5 games, he was kind of the X factor at this point for you guys?
Yeah, definitely. He makes us so much better, you know what I mean? Because he's essentially like another point guard for us. You know what I'm saying? He can control the ball so many different ways, from the post, from the high post, and stuff like that. So, it's huge having Nene back, and you know, he's just going to make us that much more dangerous.
When you talk about how kind of maniacal or intense this Bulls team is on defense, is that something you guys talk about having to combat or maybe not feed into? How do you address that?
No, we just got to match it. You know what I mean? We're a defensive team also. You know what I'm saying? I know, you know, just because we average 100 points or whatever, don't mean we don't, you know, lock down defensively. So I think it's going to be a very physical series. You know what I mean? There will be some games that probably will end in the 80s. And, you know, hopefully, you know, we do what it takes to win those games. So we're looking forward to the challenge.
Do you guys like starting out on the road in Chicago as good as you've been?
Yeah, we like the road. So, you know, we know it don't matter where we play. You know, we just got to play the right way.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Al.